What if I told you that 2 minutes a day could completely change your productivity, focus, and success? Most people wait for motivation, but successful people use something much more powerful, a simple strategy called the 2-minute brain rule. And once you understand it, your brain will start working very differently. We all have goals. Learn a new skill, exercise more, start a business, read more books. But the problem is, most people never start. Not because they're lazy, but because their brain sees big tasks as too overwhelming. Today, I'm going to show you a simple rule that tricks your brain into taking action instantly. Your brain loves comfort and simplicity. When a task looks big, your brain immediately says, "I'll do it later." For example, "I'll start exercising tomorrow." "I'll study later tonight." "I'll work on my goals next week." And this later slowly becomes never. This is why most people stay stuck in the same place for years. But successful people use a psychological trick to bypass this resistance. The rule is simple. If something takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. And if a task feels too big, break it down into something that takes only 2 minutes to start. For example, instead of saying, "I will read for 1 hour, start with, "Read 1 page." Instead of, "I will work out for 45 minutes, start with, "Do 2 push-ups." Instead of, "I will write a full article, start with, "Write 1 sentence." The goal isn't to finish the task. The goal is simply to start. Your brain hates starting effortful tasks, but once you begin, something powerful happens. Your brain enters a psychological state called momentum. Once momentum starts, your brain actually wants to continue. This is known as the activation energy principle. Starting a task requires the most mental energy, but continuing it becomes much easier. That's why many people say, "I planned to work for 5 minutes but ended up working for an hour," because starting changed everything. Let's say someone wants to start exercising, but their brain says 45 minutes at the gym is too much, so they apply the 2-minute brain rule. Day 1, they only do 2 push-ups. That's it. But something interesting happens. After those 2 push-ups, their brain says, "Maybe I can do a few more." Soon it becomes 10 push-ups, then 20, then a full workout. What started as 2 minutes becomes a powerful habit. Many highly successful people use this strategy not because they lack discipline, but because they understand how the brain works. They don't wait for motivation. They make starting so easy that their brain cannot resist it. Over time, small actions create massive results. Because success isn't built on big actions, it's built on small actions repeated consistently. So here's your challenge today. Pick one goal you've been delaying. Now apply the 2-minute brain rule. Make the first step so small that it takes only 2 minutes to start. Then comment below, "I started." Because once you start, your brain will take care of the rest. And remember, sometimes the smallest action can change everything.